Insurance industry, 92% fell, highest failure rate. More millionaires in financial services than any other industry in the world. Fantastic. It's also the easiest in the world to become a millionaire. But most never make it. We want sleep. We don't want to work out. We don't want to train. We give up when we get one flippant objection. But we want to be a millionaire. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys awake? You ready? We're about to finish strong. You with me? I'm about to give you all the energy I got. I'm going to lose my voice guarantee, but I'm going to give the best however much time I get. Okay, about 29 minutes and 34 seconds and counting. Okay? You guys awake? You ready? Hey, it takes guts to win, doesn't it? Hey, it also takes guts to lose. It takes guts to achieve success. It takes guts to become a millionaire. It takes guts to just not get out of bed and do anything either. It takes guts to want to do something big. By show of hands, who believes they have the guts to do something big? Here's what Nate wants, okay? Here's what Nate wants. Nate wants for me to talk for 29 minutes, 6 seconds and counting, and then for me to leave. And then after the SWAT Millionaire Workshop, he wants more millionaires to come out of this room than any other room ever. That's what he wants, okay? That's what he wants, and I know you want it too, yes or yes? I know you want it too, yes or yes? But it's going to take guts. He asked us to write down our ideal life this morning. He said, hey, what do you want? What do you want? I'm going to read it real quick. Thank you, Ron, okay? I'm going to read it. I want you to be thinking about your ideal life while I'm doing this, okay? I said, I want to have the ability to give my wife and all the family that I have everything they want and need. I want to have dozens of companies producing over $1 billion per year in annual revenue. Is that okay? I said, I want to travel the world in my own private jet and speak every single week in a different freaking country if that's what I want to do. Who wouldn't mind that being your life, by the way? You're like, dude, some of you want to be speakers. It takes guts to be speakers. He always shows that stupid video of me 5.5, 6 years ago that sucks. Is that a different person today than the version you saw a few minutes ago? Yes or yes? I also put that I want to use speaking to impact millions of others around the world. Does this stuff take guts or does this take guts? Okay, are we thinking big enough or are we thinking big enough? I talked about thinking big at our Power Players Mastermind in Naples, and Tim Grover said, everybody wants to think big, but nobody wants to act big. Who wants to act big? Because guess what? It takes guts to act big. Yes or yes? You notice I don't give no's, because in negotiating, if it's a yes, it's a yes, okay? Have 10 million plus, and I think I'm thinking too small, have 10 million plus followers around the world that I'm impacting and helping. Call me an online legend with like 50,000 followers, okay? Start a movement, and that's what's embarrassing is 50,000 subscribers on YouTube is an online legend in the insurance industry. Is that a joke or is that a joke? That's a joke. Yeah, it took some guts, but that's a joke. And start a movement to help children around the world. Would that be okay? Would that be cool? What did you write down? What did you write down? It's going to take guts to achieve what you want to achieve. And the only thing that can get in your way, as we've heard 1,400 times today, is you. So the question is, are you going to wake up, show up, and do what it takes to actually achieve what you want? I write all this down every single day. So when he said describe your ideal life, it took me like 38 seconds. Some of you never wrote anything down in your paper. Or if you did, you wrote down one thing. Or if you did, it took you 94 seconds to think of 2. That's a major problem. We only get one life, yes or yes? We get to live once. And we don't know what we want? Is that a problem or is that a problem? We say we have guts. Everybody wants to speak. Nate gets 4,200 people that are like, dude, let me on stage. I'll teach everybody everything I know and you'll be amazing and you'll have the best event ever because I'm incredible. No, help him fill a room. Who was at 8%? Raise your hand. Huh. Who helped him get more people here than anybody else? Hello? I'm not that good. But when you help somebody fill a room, they feel obligated to give back to you. Quit thinking about you and think about other people, right? I just went to Monster Nation. Dude, the same thing. It takes guts to do something big. We say we want to live all of these things, but we never actually do whatever it takes to go get it. Some of us, our 6 o'clock alarm it goes off, and we hit the snooze button. It's the first thing we do for the day is quit. It's the first thing we ring the bell to start every single morning, but we expect to be a millionaire. We say we're going to work out. We tell all of our family and friends and everybody on Facebook that we're going to work out. And then, guess what? It's 6:15 a.m. I don't got what it takes today. I quit. I'm throwing in the towel. Sorry if I just spit on you, Ron. Okay. And guess what? Everybody in here wants to be a millionaire, yes or yes? And it ain't about the money, by the way. A lot of this stuff I mentioned had nothing to do with money. One had something to do with money of the 6 things that I wrote down, yes or yes? Money allows me to do all of these other things. But you have to have guts. Am I getting excited or am I getting excited? Do I get a little wacky and crazy when I get on stage? Okay, I can tell you, the more energy you give me, the more energy I'll give back. I also believe there's been defining moments in every single one of our lives that have shaped who we are and have made us the ability to become who we want to be. But a lot of times we don't notice those defining moments. A lot of people want to speak and be on stage. Fantastic. Can you get up here and list 5, 6, 7 stories of defining moments that are stories of origin that have affected your life and brought you to where you are today? Yes or yes? Some of you still a no, though. Because I could pick somebody out and say, come up and give us 5 stories, defining moments in your life of things that shaped you and made you who you are today, and most of you would not be able to do it. That's a problem. Insurance industry, 92% fell, highest failure rate. More millionaires in financial services than any other industry in the world. Fantastic. It's also the easiest in the world to become a millionaire. But most never make it. We want sleep. We don't want to work out. We don't want to train. We give up when we get one flippant objection. But we want to be a millionaire. That makes a lot of sense. Say guts if you got guts. Guts! Okay, that wasn't bad, Nate. Say guts if you have guts. Say guts if you got guts. Say guts if you got guts. Say guts if you got guts. We're going to find out. You will find out over the next 6 months between now and the next SWAT training. You will find out if you have guts. You will write stuff down. You will say, I want this ideal life. And then over the next 6 months, your actions and what you do on a daily basis will determine whether you actually go get it or not. When I have you say guts the next time, only say it if you're actually going to do everything you tell yourself you're going to do for the next 6 months. Because it can tell you 6 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, I was not happy with the Cody Askins that I looked in the mirror at every single day. And the reason why is because I would say I would do something and then I wouldn't. I was the biggest hypocrite in the world. Easiest person to lie to is who? Yourself. I'm done lying to me. All of these will happen, whether anybody believes it or not. I could flip and care less. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I remember the day that my dad and our family left the company that we were with, that he had been with for 13 years and grew the largest agency with that company. And I remember thinking, they had a choice and could have done a couple of things. I'm not going to go into it. They had a choice and could have done a couple of things to keep us there. That mistake, I promise you, is going to cost that company billions. And I'm determined to make it happen. And I'm determined to make it happen. You know what's funny is I've always known I'd be a millionaire. I've always known I'd do something big in the world. I remember at 19 years old, I'm an intern and I'm a part-time insurance agent. And for some reason, I see this Maserati on eBay. I've never shared this story before. I will probably never share it again, but Nate loves cars, so I'm going to share it. Okay? Tell me about it. I'm laughing too. Okay? 19 years old, I see this Maserati on eBay. It's like 20 grand. We'll just call it 20 grand. Okay? There's the first sign, okay? My parents are trying to talk me out of getting it. Everybody's like, no, don't do this. This is ridiculous. I buy it. It looks amazing, looks incredible. Everything's awesome about it. I'm like, man, I want to look rich. Who's went through that phase before, by the way, okay? This is embarrassing, trust me. I spend weeks waiting for the car to get there. I'm so freaking jacked up. It looks amazing. The pictures, I mean, it's in Boca Raton, Florida. The pictures are incredible. It's like, it says it goes 180 miles an hour, like I've ever drove 180 miles an hour. I never have, Mom and Dad, okay? Weeks later, the car gets to Rogersville, Missouri. It gets dropped off literally behind the grocery store that I started working at 16. And unlike Nate's moment with getting the McLaren on his mentor's birthday, okay, and all that, my story is the car shows up. I get in it, I'm all excited, and I start to drive, and I'm like, there is black tar everywhere. It smells horrible. And I literally am driving home, and the clutch blows. And I don't even make it back to my house. I'm talking about the success cycle today, by the way. What business, I mean, we figured it out, but what business did I have doing something like that? The problem is, I wanted to skip some steps. There's a lot of you that want to skip some steps. You can't skip some steps. I'm 2,000 videos in on YouTube. Please catch me. Like, you saw my freaking videos. A lot of them are horrible. But I'm 2,000 in. Does that take guts or does that take guts? Okay? Have I touched my belt one time since I got up here, by the way? Have I? Who caught it? Thank you, Nate. Okay? Jeez Louise. What's funny is when I go watch all my keynotes, that's the one thing I'm looking for too. I'm like, don't touch your flipping belt. But who cares? I'm on stage and y'all aren't, right? True or true, okay? You can take offense to that. But those that know me know I mean well, okay? Say guts if you're still alive. Guts! Now, are you going to do what it takes the next 6 months to get you closer to your goals and your ideal life? Say guts if you actually mean it. Guts! I heard less guts. Did you hear less guts? Emily, I heard less guts. Pete, I heard less guts. Gus, I heard less guts. Right? I did. Why is that the case? We say we want it. We'll do whatever it takes. We show up. We want to go up. But we won't do the little things. Why is that? Fear, belief. It's outside of our comfort zone. It's unnatural. It's human nature to be lazy, by the way. But when you got parents like I do and their work ethic, you always feel lazy. Because I do. I'm like, all right, it's 7:45 p.m. I'm going home, Dad. Are you going home anytime soon, or what's going on here? That's the kind of example you want. If you love this video, you know I got another one that you're going to love. I got a video just to your right here. Click on that. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it, and I'll see you in there. So what's the number one thing that you need as an insurance agent to start actually making some money? The number one thing you need is to see the people, right? You need leads to